My name is Michelle Millman with KIRO 7 News, and thank you so much for being here today. We are going to celebrate living life in color. This past year has been challenging in so many ways, but today we'll be inspired by the strength, the will, and the courage of our models. I can't wait. Being diagnosed and then living with cancer is very scary. It can also have a major impact on women's financial stability. Even if they have insurance, there are costs for transportation, parking, gas, groceries, childcare, and so much more, especially if you are unable to work for a while because of treatment. Immediate grants for these costs are what Northwest Hope and Healing provides. Now we want to hear from Karen Blasey Heller, Northwest Hope and Healing's Executive Director. Karen?
Thank you, Michelle, for taking your time to host this event, and especially for being open to sharing your story with our community. And thank you all for being here this morning, and especially at our side throughout the last 17 months of COVID. A year and a half ago, Northwest Hope and Healing kicked 2020 off with a strategic planning retreat. And with excitement, we began working on key initiatives as well as planning our 20th year anniversary. 3 months later, the world changed. The women we serve faced job loss and income disruption, delayed mammograms and screening appointments, and isolation at precisely the time they needed to be surrounded by community the most. Well, cancer does not quit for COVID, and neither does Northwest Hope and Healing.
Now let's get on with our Life in Color fashion show. Each of our models has invited a very special person to participate alongside them. Not only are these partners walking with our cancer survivors today, they have been critical supporters in helping our models find strength, courage, and hope, even on the worst of their days. While the models are walking, we'll hear about their journey along the way. First up, Lisa Thompson walking with her sister, Sarah Thompson. Let's hear from Lisa in her own words.
Hi, I'm Lisa Thompson. I was diagnosed with DCIS in 2015. Today, I spend as much time as possible in the mountains, climbing, running, and hiking with my favorite training partner, my golden retriever, Chevy. I'm also passionate about encouraging other women to explore mountains and wild places. And I feel fortunate every time I get to work with an organization as meaningful as Northwest Hope and Healing. Fighting cancer makes even the simple stuff challenging, and I love that they provide immediate, significant support for women who need it the most. I'm walking today with my sister Sarah, who put her own fears and sadness aside to support me when I had cancer.
Our next model this morning, Jeannie Leckenbaugh, walking with her dear friend, Michelle Wiesner. Let's hear from Jeannie.
Hello, my name is Jeannie Leckenbaugh. I was diagnosed with breast cancer on March 20th, 2019. What a whirlwind the coming weeks would be. The unknown was the worst part, not knowing if I had stage 1, 2, 3, or 4. How fast was it growing? If I was going to survive this, or was it going to bankrupt me financially? My head was swirling and everything was coming at me a million miles an hour. Jennifer Nordstrom Lozana and I sat down early on and she asked how I was doing and if I needed anything. I mentioned that parking was so expensive. Was there any chance that they might validate parking? She said no, but we can apply for a grant for parking for $500 from Northwest Hope and Healing. I felt like, wow, someone cares. Someone cares about me. Just when I was feeling all alone in this world, and so it began. That is how I heard about Northwest Hope and Healing. I was chosen to take this journey with cancer, and my motto is to help others battling this horrible disease. Most of you will never, and I hope ever, have to know that feeling of what I felt at that moment. At the end of January of this year, I joined Northwest Hope and Healing as a volunteer, and I am so honored to be part of this amazing organization. I want to personally thank all of you who have already donated so generously. You have chosen a fabulous organization that honors and respects cancer patients at such a difficult time in their lives.
Our final models are a mother and daughter team, Jasmine Williams walking with her daughter, Jayla. Let's hear from Jasmine in her own words.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Williams. I was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer that spread to my lymph nodes. I am a mother, a wife, a daughter, and a proud marine science enthusiast. I love the ocean and swimming and have found that even though I lost my hair during chemotherapy, not having hair has really improved my swimming experience. I am participating in Life in Color because the work that Northwest Hope and Healing is doing has made a huge impact on my life, and I wanted a way to continue to pass it forward. During my treatment, my family and I struggled financially with all the medical bills and costs as I was unable to work, and Northwest Hope and Healing provided relief in unexpected ways. I had no idea how I was going to get through, but found that with the support of God, my family, and organizations like this one, I wasn't alone. And there were people who I didn't even know willing to support and make a difference in my life. The support meant that despite battling this awful disease, I could focus on healing rather than stressing about how I would pay for it. I spent time learning how to knit, solving puzzles, coloring, and that made all the difference. Thank you all for the support that you are giving to this organization.